Anche mina fa che la che na sakane sapone che ta en hanna ka sama hinna che na ne se koma pane ko pai se koma fa kale kona she anna che na se mun che sa e komari ko li hisani che sani pone fa hinna ka sa en shi komuna e hinna ka o koma enna she eu fale com a en opina sa dorma he com a reso en peno case en parise a acá no acá la comuna fa en la she coma acá aquí no papale socopale cofan una cena en nace comani copare taunari kata isapa hikapa sekona eko hikinasi kena pona inapina fikina nase kuna na ensamaka sokama pino pana sikomale kofuna shena sakamuna she hanasa sa as I talk in the language of my ancestors in the royal bloodline of warriors and healers and shamans and witch doctors and voodoo priests and all these people that who is us in the energy of the divine essence of who we are as a people. We can't be scared of ourselves, of our own occult sciences and knowledge that the European have stolen from us and plagiarized from us and used it against us, and have our young warriors in the street through social engineering because they mess with the frequencies in the music and turned it to frequencies way up, like that hard rock stuff, or they call it satanic music or whatever, but that's what they doing and that's what they done. And they got us scared. They even got us scared of triple sixes. They talk about as the Antichrist, but the Christ ain't nothing but the anointing of one's being and one's seeing and one accepting who they are as a divine being from the divine essence of who we are as a black people on this planet Earth, on this black pearl that's in peril of dying and through pollution, because the European that control the universe now is not in conclusion or collaborating with nature or with us, because they know who we are more than we know, and they stole everything they got from us because we let them come study at our feet from the Greeks and then the Romans and all those, and these are the freaks of the world today. They collaborate with each other no matter what, and they get all their culture and customs made into law, because the laws are fraudulent in the United Snakes of hypocrisy, in the criminal enterprise that they call the government, in the United Snakes of hypocrisy, which they call the United States of America, which is the corporation of England. And everything is the illusion and fraudulent, and they got us caught up in believing that we can't do no better because we accepted their indoctrination and their hypnosis. They got us hypnotized where we don't realize that our natural enemy is them. Because they said, love your enemy, right? They said that the European died for our sin. They said that our women created the first sin. We hate our women, we hate each other, and we forgive them for what they know not what they do. They know what they do. They know what they done. It's the plan that they wrote in their Bible. Since they stole and plagiarized everything from the walls of ancient Kemet and changed it around and made us look like we're him. They told us about us being cursed. When we don't practice homosexuality like they do, or bestiality, or being cannibalistic. See, but when we incorporate them like they have incorporate and duplicate and replicated us, then we be like them. And we shouldn't, because we're divine. We got a divine nature. But they made it in our nature like we hate each other and love them. We love our enemy because it said that our enemy died for our sin. Had a white man up on a cross talking about he died for our sin. He said that our baby comes in the world sinful, and you believe it. You believe everything the European have indoctrinated with you in your mind and your spirit, and it's all a lie. It's a deception from conception. So we got to overcome it. We got to change it back. We got to change it back to who we are as the divine essence, from the seed, from the cultivation of the seed. We got to once again believe and know in ourselves who we are, because this is the divine time to change your mind and come around so we can take the planet back, take the planet black, and heal the planet through all the pollution that it's going through for a profit. And they fake money. They cut all the trees down in South America to help us breathe. Don't you know that? Do you know that? And then they're killing off the bees. They help us eat, because the bees pollinate the planet, the plants with the pollen. That's why they go to each flower and drop stuff off. It's a natural process. But these people are against nature, against the concept. They created the concept of God, but we go by the concept of God. But we know we have a divine energy that's intelligent that created us first and created them. We created them in a sense, like cloning, like what they do now is what they duplicating and replicating. Everything that they're doing now, they're duplicating and replicating. Because if you look on the walls, we had helicopters and planes and all of that. We come from somewhere else to here. They got pyramids and proof of pyramids on the moon and Mars. Either we came from there, from here, or we come from there to here, from somewhere else. They say Narubu and all that. It's a planet hidden this away. Because you know why? Because the planet is in alignment. We got to know our energy, the chakras and the kundalini and the pineal and the pituitary and the thymus glands that make us divine men and women once they're melanated. See, their melanated is calcified because they ain't got melanin like we do. This is the melanin I'm talking about that we can't change. But we can change our minds about religions and about money and this and that. But see, that is not a fact. But this is a fact that we can't get away from being black, from the black land of ancient Kemet and the black land of the Aborigine here in Turtle Island, what they call America before Americus or whatever is Amerigo, that took us on a merry-go-round to get us shut down, kill us off over here and in Africa simultaneously through that Berlin meeting that they had in the 30s, and they split it up Africa and said, we are powerful, we got guns and weapons, we can go in there and do what we want. They did it in certain places, but they didn't do it in Ethiopia, and the Haitians beat them back also. Over here, they couldn't beat the Seminoles or anybody like that because the Seminoles went underground like gorillas, and they crushed them in Florida, but they moved out west. See, I got this on right now in honor of Geronimo and Crazy Horse and Setting Bull, the royal bloodline, my native royal bloodline that runs in me because I'm a warrior. If I be in that setting I be royal bloodline. If I be in our African-centric royal bloodline setting, then I got Shaka Zulu, George Jackson, Nat Turner, Imhotep, Huiru, Asa, wherever I be. And if I be in my European bloodline, because my great-great-grandmother was European, I have a royal bloodline of warriors through John Brown and some other Europeans that got down with us. You see, I don't trust in their God. I don't even trust in them, because they have manipulated us to accept them as gods, accept them as the ones that deal with sins, the first sin. How can you have a first sin? You ain't done nothing. How can you be so dumbfounded to say that, oh, I'm sinful. Oh, I got to be forgiven for my sin. If you ain't done nothing, if you ain't hurt nobody, if you ain't done nothing to nobody, if you ain't did no proactive action to be in negative energy, then you haven't sinned. Come on, wake up, my Christian brothers. Wake up. It's time for us to unify so we can stop dying. Our young brothers who they want to kill off. See, they think they kill off our young brothers, then they can take our women and somehow or the other try to, through reproduction, create another kind, like they already a kind of human being. They're not human being, not human being, H-U-E, not Hugh, you see. They are pale genome primates. I ain't want to use that word, but I'm just telling you the reality. Neanderthal troglodyte from the caves of Europe. And we got to know the truth and speak the truth and be about the truth, because the truth is the time, the essence of this divine alignment of time, that we got to operate from our divine mind in the temple, in the universe. So we have to understand who we are as the original people, divine people, through theology. We don't owe anybody no apology. We ain't did no daggone sin, no original sin. That's a fallacy. It's a fallacy. It's no original sin. No baby come in this world sinful. That's a lie. Just open your eyes, and the reality of it will let you know that you can only be sinful when you do something sinful. Like our young brothers over there pulling triggers on each other. That's sinful. It's sinful because it's sent to their mind through social engineering and manipulation through the frequencies that these people have stole from us and control it in the occult sciences. But they tell us don't mess with it, stay away from it. Then they go into secret societies, from the Knight Templars of Solomon all the way up to the Masons, the York Rites, and the Scotch Rites. They try to deal with the Prince Hall, but the Prince Hall ain't on their level. But you can go in there and be manipulated to worship man. You worship man, and then you do all these occult sciences and blood cults and blood sacrifices and all that on the political level, at the high level of the political people. From the Queen of England, bloodsuckers like vampires and werewolves. Where you think they show the movies like that, the concept? That's their mentality. They are bloodsuckers. What you think happened to all the blood in the Red Cross? Why do you think they need all this blood? Huh? They're not doing nothing with it but drinking it. That might be a long shot or a hearsay on my part, but I don't trust them, because they got a concept of being vampires and werewolves. They definitely got a blood sacrifices. What they call that stuff is how they kill people and take pictures of it. I can't recall what they say, but I forgot the wordage that you use for that type of killing. See, they like that type of stuff because they carnivorous, they practice bestiality, and homosexuality and same sex, and they cloning and want to be men, and men want to be women, and coming the man cut their joint off and become women, transsexuals and all that crazy stuff is unnatural. It's not divine. But you say it's all right. You can marry 2 men and 2 women in church now? Come on. If you're in a divine environment, how can you do something that's undivine, unnatural? You ask me, or you tell me, you can't tell me that. You might can ask me that, and I'll look at you like, man, you must be a rat or something. Because in this world, it's a divine, natural world, girl and boy, male and female. I can't say hell, can I? Where the hell these other concepts come from? Do it come from the concept of hell that they created on the canvas of your mind, talking about hell and heaven, God and the devil? All these things are fallacies. We are divine beings that based on energy, pure energy, positive energy. You can deal with negative energy or you can deal with positive energy. We deal with positive energy because we are positive people. We're the people of the light from the darkness, because all light come through and from the darkness, from the black hole. Like when you come through the Yanni, you be in blackness. When you come through the phallus, you be in blackness. In our mind ain't nothing but blackness, but we see all these colors and everything in the universe. But in the universe, what do we see? We can't see anything. We don't even look in the universe. We just come from the universe with the concepts, divine concepts, because we're divine people. I'm not lying to you. I'm just going on my research, and by my ancestors and the creator open and having energy coming to my temple, and it exudes from me in my words when I go through transcendental meditation, and I can have visions during the daylight hours, and I'd be wide awoke because I've been accepted. And I sold my soul to my creator and said, here's my resume. I am yours to be the warrior, the guardian of my people, to uplift my people, to save my people from themselves, and turn the globe back around to where it's supposed to be. Because that's the way, the only way we're going to be mentally free, financially free, culturally free, every freedom that we need. That's the only way that we got to believe in ourselves in a righteous manner, not this way of saying lying and you believe the lie. It's going to talk about you put God's son up on the cross and God's son said, oh, it was God, whatever you say. And it says like God was a schizophrenic and God was talking to himself. And he said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Why, I'll say it again, why the hell is H-E-L-L, and I'm doing well because I'm not cussing and I'm not cursing. They have tried, excuse me, I'm drowning on my own water or whatever is inside myself, so I got to drink some water to let that water go down. I'm too excited. You know why? Because I'm fighting against all this irrelevant bull crap. See, I can't say the bull defecation because that would be cussing. And I ain't going to cuss online. I don't have to do that because my vocabulary is in line with a divine prescription from my mind. Now I'm saying when I'm not on here, I might be cussing like a seller because I've been circles of my friends, or if I do that. But I don't cuss, and that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to cuss or curse unless I rehearse my voodoo practices. And just like the Haitians beat the French and the English through the uses of voodoo, I would do the same thing. That's why I'm a shaman, a voodoo priest, a warlock, a witch doctor, a medicine man. Everything that they say don't be, I am. So we got to take back our sciences, like it's social sciences. Like you go to school and you learn about social sciences. We got to go back in school, nature school, natural school, and learn about occult sciences. Because that's who we are. That's our power. That's our energy. And I hope I'm not stepping on too many toes, because if you don't have no iron with the steel toes on, I'm going to step, because I'm speaking the truth. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of my people accepting the lie and the falsehood about our women committing the first sin and our babies coming in the world sinful. I don't accept that, because it's not true. It can't be true, because it don't make sense. It ain't like 1 + 1 is 2. It's like 1 + 1 is 3, because another element that you put into this decree is not divine. You manipulated our mind and have us socially accept this you as divine when you're so demonic. Yeah, you're demonic, people, because of your nature. You are against nature. You're against us because you know us. You know who we were. You know that we built pyramids and had great federations. You know that the Dongo up in Congo look up in the star and see the Sirius star without a telescope. You know, on the walls of ancient Kemet, we had pictures of helicopters and airplanes way back then. And all you did is duplicate it and replicate it and try to do with technology that we already done. Everywhere you've been on the planet, we was there first. We are where you come from, and you have to accept it, and you don't want to accept it, European. I don't care what you is, a Portuguese or French or English or Scottish or whatever, Chinese or Japanese or whatever. You come from us, because you couldn't be here if it wasn't for the blackness. Because you couldn't have come through whiteness, because nothing can come through whiteness, no other color. Scientifically proven, everything must come through the blackness. And here we are standing strong in 2019. But the thing is, we got a 4-year window. That's what, 20, 21, 22, or 23. I get you, yeah, 23, 2023. We should have taken this globe and taken the power from those who control the universes now. Not the universe, but this universe, our universe that they created. And they rehearses all these lies and schemes and manipulated our dreams for materialism. You got a car, you got a house, and you go to sharecrop the clock now, not sharecrop in the field now, not picking cotton now, but you're picking time now for a few dollars now. The money ain't real now because it's fiat money. The currency ain't got nothing to back it up. That's why they kill Gaddafi now in this day and time now. And you talk about all these presidents from Obama to Trump. It ain't this, it's the system. If we don't change the system of racism and change it and destroy it, it's always going to be in the system, no matter what president is riding high like this guy Trump is doing now. But they say he's fighting against the Kabul states. I don't know for sure, but if that's going on, then that's a good thing. Let them fight against each other on their level while we proceed to develop an infrastructure once again of Black Wall Streets all over the world. We have to unite with our African brothers, with our brothers in Australia, China, Japan, wherever we at on the planet. We have to unite with the melanated energy and body of who we are as a people. And I'll say it again, to hell with everybody else. Because you are the ones to come in our neighborhood and make all the money and take it out. You are the ones that bring in the drugs in our communities and have us sell it and have us kill each other for it. And then you lock us up for it. You are the ones that bring all the guns in our communities and have us shooting each other, playing Russian roulette with a full loaded gun. Because you manipulated our young ones, and we generation after generation following the same alignment. But this day and time, we must purify our souls and spirits in our temples, not in the building, but in ourselves, in our inner verses. And we must rehearse the truth. And we must deal with the truth. We must go talk to our young warriors. Talking about give them jobs and this and that. You got to give them reality a reality check about spirituality and culture, and let them know who they are and how powerful they are. It ain't about the materialism. It's about the spiritual and cultural reality of who we are. We are gods in the essence of the energy of God being in our temple. And that's the reality. And we haven't created no first sin. How can you come in the world sinful? How derogatory and stupendous, super stupid is that? And now I know I'm super stupid and I'm dumbfounded all the time because it's by choice. I got to keep them off point. They don't know what I am and how I am. People be looking at me like, man, what's up with him? What's up with me? I'm in the divine flavor of my creator and my ancestors. Because I know, I'm not guessing about life. I know through research, I know about the energy that come in my being, in my temple, that opened me up, my first and third eye, they call it. And I know who I am. I know I'm a divine being. I know that the divine energy that flows through me in my universe, and everything that's reflected in me is outside of me in the universe, everything. But see, I don't feel the pain of the lie that they told. See, I've been motivated, stimulated, and agitated since a young child, 12 years old. I've been on this path. You might want to laugh and all that, but I had a brother about 2 or 3 years older than him open my mind I was 12, about Africa, about Black Power, about the Black Panthers. The Black Panthers came up there where I grew up at, where I hung at. I grew up and hung in a church on a street that was like a mile long. And everybody congregated on our playground from all over. We was a village. But in that village, we studied. We did plays. We were artistic. We were revolutionary. We was even thieves and all that too. But that's what we were because we was growing up. And we done wrong things. I admit to doing a lot of wrong in my life. And I admit to doing a lot of right in my life, and especially in this portion of my life. So when I did wrong and then I didn't do wrong, then they wrongly incarcerated for me. And I had to go to college for 12 years to get a degree, a PhD in streetology from SWU. And so in doing that, my whole mentality changed because I said, this ain't my reality. I say I can't straddle the fence. I got to be one way. And this is the way. I'm going to be a divine warrior, a spiritual warrior for my people in the circle of the Creator that has chosen me, and I have given myself to the Creator. There's no other way for me. I'm living my life, not like the record say, and not cussing and all that. I am not doing that. I'm not polluting the mind or diluting the mind. I'm purifying the mind because my mind has been purified and my temple has been purified. So I have to be an example of what I say and how I say it. So when I walk in the street, they see this divine light. That's why I can talk to everybody. I don't care if you're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, or 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. 1, 2, 3. I don't care if you're 90. I can talk to you. I got something to say to you. Because you got something to say to me. You got some wisdom and experience that you can share with me, even though I know I can't change your mind on that Jesus thing, but I can only speak the truth. But when I say it, they say, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You know, so I say, peace be unto you, but I'm going to be who I'm going to be. I'll be by your side, and I won't talk that jive. I'll just let you be, and I'll be, but you know the truth. You befriend me, and I befriend you. I give you your space, and you give me my space, but you know who I am, and because I tell you who I am. I'm a divine being. I'm a divine being in my mind being, in my temple being, Everything that I be being, I be a warrior for my Lord and my people. Because I'm going to change time. I'm here to change the world. But I ain't by myself. It may seem like I'm by myself. See, even when I am by myself as a lone wolf, or in the spirit of Cochise or Crazy Horse or Setting Bull or George Jackson or Nat Turner or Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or Francis Cresswell or Yasawa or Imhotep or Said or Hiru. See, my ancestors are in me, so they give me strength and give me power. And then I got on the physical level, I got the youth that say, man, nobody better not mess with you. You know why? Because we see eye to eye. And I be truthful, I speak the truth. Young warrior was calling me Yahshua. You know what Joshua is like, the guy they call Jesus. That's how my communication and my walk and my example and how I talk, you give me that accolade. But I say I be Hebrew, not Jesus. Because Jesus, the J didn't come out until the 15 or 1600, and they didn't bring that about until 325 AD at the Nicene Council through Constantine, this crooked emperor, Roman emperor, who dealt with the Christianity thing, who created Christianity because it's a political thing, and manipulated the people, and banned the black bishop Aries. They banned him and said he can't speak no more because he was speaking the truth. He said, man, what is you talking about? Jesus, what is it? Jesus? Jesus didn't even exist. The J didn't even exist because they couldn't even say Jesus back then. So they say we living in sin because they created the sin. They created the ideology of that, of the first sin and all that. They created the ideology of our women giving a man an apple and dealing with a snake because we are in united snakes of hypocrisy because they crawl on their bellies because that's what they do because they practice bestiality and all that. And that's true. Check the history out. When we was in Africa or South America, over here in Turtle Island, living it up in federations and communities and all, they was in caves. They was in cold caves fighting for the food with the animals. They got so comfortable with the animals, they started having sex with them. So that's why they practice bestiality today. That's why they had them big old Great Danes. You see two women walking with a big old Great Dane. Ain't something funny about that? Because they be funny. Man, these people are so corrupt and so, oh man. It's hard to live around them for real, but all of them ain't like that. And all us ain't, like we supposed to be. But I'd rather be around us than be around them because I don't know what they might do. See, they take our occult sciences and they take it and run with it. Like they want to make blood sacrifices. We want to heal people with it. We want to put plants together and you sick, you ill, and let you drink it and you all right. But they want to cut you up and all that and make a sacrifice out you. Cut your phallus off and cut your lips off. They done that when they lynched us. And there'd be a whole group of them in the street, in the public, smiling, had their little children out there looking at us, smiling. And what, that was in the 30s and 40s? That it wasn't too long ago. This is only 2019. That was like 50 years ago. So some of them people is my age. Some of them people stood there with their racist mentality and enjoyed that. So if they enjoyed that and that mentality exists then, it exists now because they think that racism and white supremacy, not white because they ain't white, they pale, but European. See, they don't want to say European because European is the reality. White is what they did to kind of counter our blackness because we are from black land in the Sudan and over here and over there, everywhere. We come from black land and that's what they call it. See, but they try to fool us and trick it up with these fraudulent laws. You better have citizenship. I'm a citizen of the galaxies of the world. I'm a citizen of the creator. See, I am a world citizen. I'm a citizen of space because I'm divine. The whole world is mine. That's what we're taking back. We're taking back the world from the Europeans and the 4-year window. That's why I say hashtag Black People Comedic Boycott Ham. It's on my page on Facebook. You look it up and go on it and say how you're boycotting. Are you one of those stupendous, super stupid, dumbfounded that's still caught up in the Super Bowl games and all that when they even told you that they be cheating? The referees told you that. The commissioner said it, and you still look at it and be hollering and screaming and being fanatic. Why they set up in the booth like emperors, manipulators with all the money. They give the athletes money, but how much money? They give them all that money, what they do? They give it right back. Or they go get a white woman and get it right back. We got to be strong, man, and deal with our Black melanated essence and power, divine power. That's the only way that we're going to take back the globe in 4 years. It's our time in the age of Aquarius. Believe me. Don't believe me, believe yourself. Purify yourself so that the divine energy can come into you and you can see, not with the physical senses or the physical eye. Let your first eye open, and so that you can see with the divine clarity, that so you can hear your ancestors in silence, or what the Creator had to say when you go on transcendental meditation, and it give you a vision. I say, I'm telling you my reality, my truth. I can be sitting right here and I can have a vision, a clear vision of anything or anybody. It's a sister, right? She got long hair. I had a vision of her being an Aborigine, a Native American with a long plait in her hair. And it tripped me out. I seen it clearly. I seen animals. I seen forests. I seen everything, and it was clear. But I'm up. I'm not dreaming. I'm not asleep. I'm woke. So I see visions. They said that we will see visions. But when you become in the divine essence and you blessed with this energy, you have that power. See, my power is going to become greater when I can say, Kunda Bikinda Hanjo Ba, like Dr. Strange. When I can do that, or get in your mind as a shaman or voodoo priest or whatever, get in your mind and have you, what you say? What I say? You said what I said and do what I say. Put that gun to your head, and I wouldn't tell them Europeans to do that, or what? Or I'll tell them put the noose around their neck. Would I tell them to do that? Would I be that cold? Would I do that? I don't know. It's hard for me to say that I will have them kill themselves. Or should I kill them? Or should they be dead? Or should they have retribution for what they did? They won't even accept what they did to us as a people. They don't even want to say that they had us in servitude. All European nations had a hand in our debilitations, and they don't want to pay. If America have to pay us reparations, then every European nation on this planet got to partake in that. They went into Africa, came over here, whatever. Anytime they had a hand in it, they got records of it. They paid, just like these banks and these corporations. They pay. They can't get away. They don't want to accept it, but the truth is the light in the darkness. Y'all gonna have to make it right, because if you don't, you're gonna lose your light anyway, because we're gonna take back the planet. In the fire, and in the water, and in the air, and the earth, the elements that we control with our soul and through our soul, that you don't have no control over. You're trying to destroy nature and all that and destroy us, because you know we are in tune with nature. So you had that hard time in the caves, and you come out the caves and you want to destroy everything and control everything, but you're out of control. You don't have no soul. So the soul is going to be against the soul. And the soul are the soldier of the Lord and the ancestors. We stand up to you head to head, face to face, in the power of this hour to change the world by taking the power back from you in a magical way, black magic, juju, whatever you want to call it. But see, we taking our occult scientists back and all that and using it right. You're going to fall. You're going to fall very hard because you don't believe in your own God. You try to create a God and put that on the canvas of our mind, create a devil and a God and all that garbage. When you know the truth, it's this divine energy that exudes from us as a people because we are the divine people on the planet. But you manipulated us, but the manipulation is over. It's in the deity that y'all call God we trust in now in this day and time. We're going to overcome all your lying and all the blind things that you have us believing in, and overcoming the frequencies that you stole and manipulated with the harp, trying to mess with the weather and all that. We're going to control all that naturally through our power, our energetic power, coming from our Lord and our ancestors. Akana Sobuna Seka Sane. As I keep speaking in my ancestral tongue, someone going to come and say, what you say? You know what you said? I'm saying, no, I don't know what I said, but I said it and I meant it. So what you gonna do about it? No. It's gonna happen because it's my ancestors. When I talk, it don't seem like I know what I'm talking about. It feel like I know what I'm talking about. I said one time that I was gonna, when I was first begin talking like that, I said, man, I gotta define these words and make it up. But I don't have to do that because they're already there. And the seer, the shaman, voodoo priest, or the medicine man gonna say one day to me, gonna see me on Facebook or hear me talking when I be walking down the street. Hey man, what you? I say, what's going on? He said, what you just say? I just said, he said, don't you know the power in those words? I'm gonna say, I know it's power because it comes from my ancestors and coming through me. He's gonna say, come with me, because I am a master. And you're on the road of becoming a master. But you always, like you say about yourself, that you must be a master student, which I am. I'm a teacher and a student, but I'm a master student, what my brother Chris Dodd said. Chris Dodd is one of the major mentors in my life now because I don't know where he gets his knowledge from and what he's saying, but it's so awesome that I have to accept it. He's like a Phil Valentine, but more simplistic. Phil Valentine is a master also. Umar Johnson, Farrakhan Wilson, Jeremiah Wright, even Imam Ali is a mastermind that I listen to motivate, stimulate, and agitate me, make me mad at myself. When I look in the mirror, my psychiatrist say, man, what is wrong with you? Is you crazy or something? I'd be saying, yeah, I'm crazy. If I wouldn't be crazy, I wouldn't be in this world today. He said, that's right, you are. You got to be a little crazy. But you don't be insane like them people that try to tell y'all to maintain the insanity that they instilled in you to believe that madness. Talking about the first sin. And forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They know what they do. They know what they done. But they put that gun in our hand. They put the drugs in our hand. And they have the plantation open for us when we go through the auction block of the courtrooms and through the fraudulent laws. So in the United Snakes of Hypocrisy, in the criminal enterprise, we got to realize who we are and what we have to do to make it a democracy. Only way we can make it a democracy, we got to take the power from those who have lied and dealt with hypocrisy and made us become our own natural enemies when our natural enemies is those that keep us on our knees in prayer to some foreign God. So with that, my brothers and sisters all over the world, don't forget hashtag Black People's Committed Boycott Ham. To boycott. Man, the heck with the Super Bowl. all this racism that here in this country, in this globe. We must turn it around and destroy racism, destroy their power. We have to go behind the curtain in the Wizard of Oz and say, discard your robe, discard your crown. We got to go to England and say, you're no longer the monarchy of the world. We got to go to the London. Y'all no longer the financial capital of the world. And we go to the Vatican and tell them homosexuals and pedophiles, you're no longer the religious corner of the world with your black Jessup and your white Jessup, your assassins and all, your corporations of assassins. Because now the black man is black, with the black woman, in fact, and intact. We're no longer under attack because we know that your fallacies are not facts. And so now we stand tall and develop our infrastructure and our foundation, starting building the foundation upward. Not like the Tower of Babel, but a foundation. And when that star come back and be in alignment with the other planets, the energy is going to come down, divine energy. You have to be ready for it, to accept it. So with that, I'm not going to talk your ears off. I hope you heard something that say, that nigga crazy, or that nigga's amazing. But I ain't no nigga, I'm a nigga. See, I say nigga because I be talking about them Europeans, because they was lazy and shiftless, not us, because they whooped us to be in the fields. So when I say nigga, I'm talking about the Europeans. So I say that about myself because I know I ain't no European, even though I got some European blood in me from my great-great-grandmother. And I can't deny it, but I can't deny this here. And my Native American blood, and maybe my Jewish blood. But the real Jew, you know, the real Jew, everything that I be the real. With the European blood, I be the real European. With John Brown blood. And if I be the Native American, I be the real warrior. I be Cochise, Geronimo, and Crazy Horse, and Setting Bull. And if it be me, the African-centric me, I can be all my ancestors, from George Jackson, Nat Turner, Imhotep, Hotep. Oh, man, who can I not be? Francis Cress Wilson, Yawasama, Queen Amina, Queen Azinga, Queen California, all my ancestors in me know who I am. I'm ham without the pork. I'm Niggas Jack. I'm Billy Jack. I'm Fish Face. Larry Williams, Baby Boy Williams. Those are my personalities. That's who I was and who I am. But I'm a spiritual warrior now, in the circle of my Lord. I ain't got to do nothing physical yet. I ain't got to go underground. As a lone wolf, guerrilla warfare, African ninja. It's the sound of the trump has been blown. The trump card or the trumpet, symbolic or whatever. Did y'all see that? It was a long time ago on an old Western. They had a segment on there that talked about Donald Trump putting up a wall in the movie. Just like the Simpsons talking about Michael Jackson getting killed, Prince getting killed, and the Twin Towers getting blown up. These people are dealing with occult sciences, and they're dealing with time, shifting, shift shapers and all that, and dragon people and lizard people and all that. We got to be aware. That's why they have all those, we have a lot of missing people because they take body parts. They're trying to get our melanin, sex rings and blood sacrifices and all that. We got to defend ourselves against all of that. They lynching us across the country. You seen all the time the police was shooting us. That's why Kaepernick got on his knees. And then y'all want to forget that? How they killed us and we ain't did nothing about it. Y'all satisfied? Y'all keep talking about forgive them, Father, because they know not what they do. That's some bull crap. We got to defend ourselves, man. We got to defend our families. We got to save our young youth that's on the street corner under social engineering, under robot control to become predators and kill each other, man, playing Russian roulette with a loaded gun. It's our time, y'all. It's our time. That's all I got to say. Be divine in the blackness, black peace, black power, and black love. This has been Humam Abdulmalik with Blackanized Report. I love y'all. I love y'all to life. I love y'all to give my life in speaking the truth, what the Lord has inspired me to say to my ancestors through the annals of time. And all that is in my temple and in my mind. All my ancestors from George Jackson, Nat Turner, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I'm talking about Shaka Zulu. I'm talking about Asar, Set and Hebrew. Then I'm gonna do this roll call. I got Oski Doske, VCP. I got DCLOM. I got my big brother and my big uncle on here checking me out. That's right. And they both got clotheslines. They both doing something to be entrepreneurs. Check them out. That's Oski Doske, VCP, and DCLOM. DC, loyalty over money. Clothesline. Oh, then I got Maria Riri Johnson. Oh, I ain't even gonna say nothing about this sister. That's Riri, right? This is a black magic juju. Good Google black magic. That's right. That's Sister Riri Johnson. And she's an entrepreneur, her and her sons, man. Powerful, powerful. That's what I'm talking about. Got to stay in the know, though, who we are, though. So we can go in the dojo, you know, because we can deal with the martial arts and the spiritual arts. And now, then we got Michael Muhammad. Then we got Dakota Johnson. I know that ain't Dakota. Is that Dakota kid? Dakota Johnson, preach, brother. I don't know. I got to check who that out is. Is that Dakota kid? Him and Bright Hawk. Man, they two entrepreneurs too, if that is Dakota. I'm telling you, man, I love these two young brothers. I said to these two young cats, man, you won't even, they so incognito that you won't even know how they grow. Man, they plant the seeds of financial stability. Love these two young brothers. I think that is Dakota Johnson. I'm gonna look at them and see. But anyway, those are the people that we see, and then we got other people that on here that didn't put their name on here, but it doesn't matter to me because I'm not ego tripping or I'm not arrogant. I'm just speaking the truth. If I had to come on here every day and speak to myself, I'm gonna do that because this is what my Lord, my ancestors tell me to do. And they tell me that I'm motivating, stimulating, and agitating even myself. Because I got to be motivated to be at war. This is a silent war against my people. No more would I just stand idly by and say nothing or do nothing. I ain't went down the rabbit hole yet and developed guerrilla warfare or become an African ninja. Because my ancestors say, man, Sakanunstani Kopuna Sha. There's still a lot of energetic and a divine energy that I got to tap into so I can be ready. Because when the alignments of the planet come, it ain't gonna be no, I didn't know, the time is now for us to purify our temples. I'm telling y'all, if you hear my words, spread the word that it's time. It is time, divine time to purify your temple. I ain't talking about no building. I'm talking about right here. I'm talking about where the energetic essence of the creator is in your universe so that we can have a profound effect upon the universe. 4 years, we're taking this globe back over. And I want to say, Assalamu alaikum salam. I'm going to a synagogue this Saturday, I swear. Because I go to Juma. I got to go to Juma today. I go to church on Sunday, but I'm going to go to a synagogue tomorrow. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to find out what they be saying and how they be praying and stuff like that. So when I go anywhere, what you talking about? I'm Muslim, I'm Christian, I'm Jew. I am all in all. So I can't fall. And if I do fall, I fall in the hands of my ancestors, not angels, but my ancestors who lift me up in power and grace. Because I believe, I do more than believe, I know my research and the visions that I have been blessed with to see. Because I am, all in all. Amen. Ashe Hotel. Man, if that's the coda, man, I gotta, before I go, I gotta check and see if this is the coda, man. That's the coda. I'm blessed with that. I can't do it now. Hold up. No, I can't. I want to see that the code. That might, I'm gonna call him. Because if he been checking me out, man, that's a blessing. He said it was, but y'all, this brother, man, the entrepreneur, like I don't know what. I'll share this with you. These two young brothers, they bid for stuff, right? They bidded for a joint on Fifth Avenue up in New York, the whole store. That's how bad these young cats is. They like Black Panthers. Say power to them, man. Power to them, peace to them, and love to them. That's what we need. Entrepreneurs fight a war, economical war, spiritual war, agricultural war, academic war. All these wars that we fighting on all fronts, we got to be in sync. You know, some of our children can deal with being intelligent. We got some young gen, then we got some that ain't. But everything begins from home. You got to deal with the home, the community, and the school. We know the school got a curriculum that ain't even about us. You know, they got these young white mannequins, I'll call them, teaching our children to fail and all that. But it's on the children to be self-taught spiritually about our culture and who we are and deal, because everything they got that they teaching us, they stole from us. Know that. And I got to go because I don't want to talk no more. I can keep on talking, but I don't want to keep doing that. I ain't reading no poetry. I ain't reading no other information. And I got to do some stuff. I got to get ready for Juma. I got to get ready for the synagogue tomorrow. So when I come back on Monday, I'm going to tell you what the synagogue was all about. See, I'm a warrior. And I got to be able to go in every place that there is about divine energy. And they can't be lying. So I'm going to let y'all go with that. And if that's the code of Salom, Assalamu alaikum, Hotep, Ashe. Y'all made my day today. I got my big brother, my big uncle on there. Oh, Lord, man. Good entrepreneurs. And then we got the code on that jump. Oh, boy, God dog, them all warriors. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all, man. Love yourselves. Educate, agitate, motivate, and stimulate. Hakanasa punaka.